All right, we are looking at Für Elise by Beethoven. This is a cool and kind of a haunting little melody. People seem to love it. I dig it. But it's a little bit more challenging than people think. But I know that with some practice, you'll be able to do it. So why don't we play through it once. Notice that it's in 3/4 time, which means 3 beats per measure. We have a pickup in the measure 1. So we're going to hear 5 clicks up front, and then we're going to start playing. Also check out the organ. It sounds pretty cool in this track. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One, two. All right, so there's a lot going on in this tune, and you really got to cover a lot of strings, and it's kind of got some unique fingerings that we're going to go over. So the first part, it just has this cool, which is just open E and 4th fret. Okay, so that's all right there in strings 1, 2, and 3. So let's just go ahead and count that in. I'm going to count in 5 beats, and let's just try to do the first couple measures there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, so that's the first measure and then the first note of the second measure. Now, that note is a dotted quarter note, and a dotted quarter note gets 1.5 beats, which means the next note in that measure, which is measure 2, comes in on the and of 2. So it's going to be, if I just play the second measure, it's going to sound like this. 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Again, so you get the timing. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay? All right, so let's play the first 2 measures now with the pickup. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So now, notice on the third measure, you have that same dotted quarter note followed by 3/8 notes. And that's going to be real typical for this piece of music. Okay? So I want you to really get this in your head. So I'm going to play it from the top. Let's play it up to the very first ending. So we'll play the first ending, and then we'll stop. So here we go. 1 and 2 and. There's the first ending. There's an A note on the first ending. Then when you play the first ending, you repeat back to the top, play it all again, and then this time skip the first ending, play the second ending, and that will lead you to the B section. Okay? So let's go from the top. So real slow. Let me walk you through because I want to show you some fingers here. So from the beginning, we got open E, 4th fret, 2nd string, open E, 4th fret, 2nd string again, open E, then open B, then 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then A is the opening lick. Then here's where it gets a little bit tricky. You got to go all the way up to the C note here on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and then I go, and I'm going to go 3rd finger, 2nd finger on the E, 4th string, 2nd fret, and then I'm just going to roll my finger down or move my finger down to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then it goes E, so 2nd fret, 1st fret, 3rd string. Okay? So let's play up to there. I think it's up to measure 3 there. 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. 1, 2. And now we're going to go back to the intro lick, just like we did before. 2. And then you have a little bit of a different lick that gets you to the first ending. So let me play the measure right before the first ending. It's going to go open E, open B, excuse me, and then E, and then A right here on the first ending. Then we're going to hold that for 2 beats, and we're going to get to the end of the first ending, and we're going to go back to the top. So let's do that. 1, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Now we're going to skip the first ending and we're going to play the second ending, which still goes on the A note here, 3rd string, 2nd fret. But now it has a little walk up that's going to take us to the next section of the song. Okay? And it's going to go. So it's going to be open, 2nd string, 1st fret, 3rd fret, and then open, E, and then and low E. So it's a lot. Let me go ahead and slow that down and break it down just a little bit for you. So now I'm at the second ending. I got dotted quarter note A, and I'm going to go B, C, D, E, dotted quarter note, and then open 3rd string, F, E, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then F, 4th string, 3rd fret, open E, D, C, and then E, 4th string, 2nd fret, and then D, C, B, and then low E. All right, so let's play up to there. So I'm going to do the second ending. I'm actually going to play the second ending and then go on to the next section. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And notice that low E note has a fermata over it. And that fermata, you can hold it as long as you want. For our case, we're going to hold it for a total of 4 beats, and then we're going to come back in with a pickup note that's going to take us from what we played at the beginning of the song, which is this, that section. Okay? So here we go. Let's go ahead and play, again, the second ending to the end of the song. All right? Second ending to the end of the song. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2. The last note of it just being open A, again with the fermata so you can hold that note out. So there's a lot of repetition going on in it, but there are a lot of movement between the different strings. So really kind of take it slow, check out the video, check out the notes, and really learn it because I think it's a cool song and it's actually great for the technique also. So let's go ahead now and play it one more time with the backing track. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.